everyone, welcome to the first episode of Radgin Wiz Writing Disc. So, I welcome all the aspiring wordsmiths, the authors, and today we are diving into the wonderful world of writing with some essential tips for the beginners. Now, beginners I mean who are in the process of actually crafting their first writing project. It can be fiction, it can be non-fiction, or you're simply finding your own voice, your own tone, and your own style. Well, I'm going to give you some wonderful tips which will actually help you to navigate through the exciting journey of putting your pen onto your paper, or on the other way around, putting your fingers on your keyboard. Well, let's get started. Now, tip number 1. Read, and read. Yes, this is the right tip, though I am really not a very avid reader myself, but I would always advise to read a lot. The best way to improve your style, your craft, your vocab is to read a lot. You can immerse into the wonderful works of other writers and learn from them actually. You can actually develop a lot of variety, versatility, and a great vibrance to your writing style when you are a thorough reader. You can actually pick the points and the styles that resonate with your own style and modify them or blend them into your own style and create a totally new thing which would actually excite your readers. Second important tip, write every day. Well, we all know practice makes a person perfect. So, writing every day actually improves your craft, your time, your style, your vocabulary, and everything. Even if you're writing for 15 minutes per day, that will actually help to enhance your skill of writing. The more you write, the more you actually develop new ideas and new styles. And that will be a progress on the path of improvement. Next important tip. You can start small. Yes, you can always start small. You don't need to have a very big project, a very big idea, or a very big setup to start. You can actually, and you should start small. There should be no pressure of any kind of equipment, any kind of accessory to help you in writing. Just take up your pen and paper or your keyboard and start typing or start writing. You can even experiment with small writing projects. And then if you make mistakes, you can learn from them. And that will be a building block to your larger project or writing script. Next important point, embrace the feedback. Well, I'm not really sure about it, but I would really encourage everyone when you have some really positive feedback givers or real critiques, then you should share your work with them. Well, everybody is not so lucky to have such people around, but if you have, you should not hesitate to share your work to get a kind of a feedback, a critical viewpoint on your work. That will help to actually improve on your writing style and tone. And sometimes you may miss on some points which the other person may notice, and then you can really improve upon your writing project. Next important point, when you edit, then you edit like a pro. Well, writing and rewriting and then editing and then rewriting actually improves your writing project. So take time to edit, take time to revise and go through the whole thing again. If you find something which is avoidable, which is not necessary, then cut upon it. And don't fear to cut upon your own writing thing. I know every word is very dear to every author, but if it is not necessary, then it will only be actually making your project a little longer and bore. So, better cut it. Then you have to refine and polish your writing script and your prose. If you do a very fine editing, your whole writing thing comes to actually a big vibrance and life. And it's a great pleasure to read the work. Next important point, when you create the characters in a fiction or story project, then create some really vibrant, vivid characters. So take time in creating the characters, their personality, their look, and the way they behave, what they wear, and every detail about the character actually matters in a fiction or story project. Actually, they should be believable individuals so that the reader can relate to them, especially if it is like a not very magical thing. But if it is a magical thing, then you have to create some of the characters which are out of the way, which are not present, which are totally born out of imagination. Well, that also works very nice. So the struggles, the story, and some of the parts of your writing project should be relatable by the reader so that they really enjoy and they think of themselves in the characters. The more readers can actually empathize with your characters, the more it will come to life and it will be relatable and it will be more enjoyable reading part. So these were some fundamental tips for the writers who are actually beginning to work on their project or already writing their initial projects, who are actually exploring and venturing the world of writing. So always remember, writing is a journey, it's not a destination. The more you go on this path, the more you improve, the more you learn. It's actually a process, and improvement is a big room, there is no end to it. So let your creativity flow and actually follow these steps and really mark on these points which I have just told you so that you can really enhance and improve your writing. If you found these tips useful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button, and stay tuned for more such episodes on Radgin Wiz Writing This podcast. They will all be of great help and great relatable episodes for all the writers and self-published authors who are actually diving deep into this wonderful world of writing and self-publishing. Happy writing, happy self-publishing. See you in the next one. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.